So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Molina finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, this is a guy who can run and run for 90 minutes or more if needs be. He's very solid in defence and he can really get his team going on the counter too. I think the manager's made a very good choice in bringing him in. This is smart recruitment.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Spain have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So off we go then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, easy pickings there. He's through here. Good ball, good take. Rodri. Might be danger here. Fernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. De Paul, he is through here, and that's an errant pass. Pedri, and that has been slung wide. Paredes. Tagliafico. Played out towards the right wing. McAllister. Shot at goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pau Kubasi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
Great chance! Goal! Argentina! And we have liftoff! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. This looks promising. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's straight offside. Molina. Now it's Simeone. He's in plenty of space here. Bit too much weight on the pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's gone for goal! And it's Fernandez. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Now it's Simeone. Messi. And this is Messi. And Messi! It's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Might want to be careful there.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. De Paul, and it's Fernandez. That's a good ball out wide. Simeone has it out wide and in space. And he was alert to it. Pedri, distributed tidily. Now it's Oyarzabal. That has ended up in no man's land. Fernandez. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Oyarzabal. De Paul. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. He's in a great position here. Oyarzabal! Pedri goes short. In by Llorente. Cleared away. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. De Paul was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination.
He's having a shot! Yes! And he is just ripping it up. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Drives it in. Oh, he's been... Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's been... Takes a shot! Fernandez. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Argentina absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Argentina, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. Down to business again. A probing pass. That has been cut short. Fabian Ruiz. Spread out to the left. And they've got rid. And that's another good win of the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
McAllister. Molina. Llorente can get it clear. It's a really well-measured ball. Mikel Oyarzabal, nicely spread. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's found a way through. Fernandez. And he's forced to go back. Messi needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And he's there to clear it. To Paul! And he should have made it 4. They've played it short, and he shoots! Now, how often do you see that?
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Argentina, the only team in this, 3-0 already. And he's had it nicked away. Almost an hour gone. Looking for a runner. Pedri. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. Now Paredes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there could be danger here. And a chance! And there's a goal. They're back within reach. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Spain choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Spain may be down, but not out just yet. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal stood his ground strongly. Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Nico Williams was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Pass is just off target. Fabian Ruiz. It's Pedri. And it's Llorente. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Here's Rodri. Llorente. It's Pedri. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Can he finish? Well taken goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Gol de España. Marcó en el minuto 77 el dorsal 17. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Serán sustituidos.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Short changes him with that pass. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Nico Williams tries across. And that should get the job done. Llorente made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Mikel Oyarzabal does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good effort! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He's Lo Celso! It's off target and by quite a way. Rodri, and it's Laporte, Kubasi, and it's Rodri, and Yamal. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Spain have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Yamal, still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Para nuestra campaña solidaria en favor de los más necesitados. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into extra time we go. Argentina pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And this is Messi. Spread it left. Gonzalez knocks it into space. And Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rodri, Llorente, and Kubasi tries to play it through, but he's cut it out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And hit Messi! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Lo Celso fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 5.
Time for a change in personnel.
El dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 12.
Kubasi.
El dorsal 18.
Merino. And Jamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Baku. Goes looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Messi. And the shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pedro Porro. Pedri. And Jamal. And he's been shifted off it. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So the very last of the action is still to come. 2 teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And we are already back underway. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Laporte goes back to front. And here's Pedri. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Romero is there to clear. And it's Pedri. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Palacios. Lovely pass, but can he get there? swung over. Lo Celso, who does have an assist to his name. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Lo Celso. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Argentina, and time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Argentina really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Se ha encontrado a una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Applies the finish! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Argentina penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. McAllister. Martinez is onto this. Kubasi. Now it's Oyarzabal. He shifted it to the flank. Gavi. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's there to belt it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pedri! He's got away with one there. Fernandez. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Sends it crossfield. It's hit the upright. McAllister looking sharp there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling.
And the shot! Fantastic from Martinez! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oyarzabal! Paredes. Well read, nice interception. And here's Gavi. Romero defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. Ferran Torres finding himself in space. And that is well cleared. Llorente, Tagliafico spots it and intercepts. Simeone, who has set up 2 goals. It's a pretty loose pass. Cucurella. Spread out to the left. Close it. Gavi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gavi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Foot in. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's definitely... Oh, shooting chance! And that's gone route 1. And it's Cucurella. That's an imaginative pass. Can he finish? Simeone. And that's really well manoeuvred. Martinez running with intent. Great vision. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Laporte. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Martinez. He's on it, can he get away? Tagliafico. Can he finish? Martinez has given away a free kick. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. And he shoots! Rodri. It's Gavi. Martinez, looking to add to his goal. Looking for the run. De Paul receives it in a wide position. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Kubasi. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. And he tries a shot! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Argentina sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So off we go again. Romero. Molina. That's Paredes. Martinez. Fernandez. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tagliafico. Tagliafico makes a dash for it. And Simeone. And it's Molina. Molina. And it's Fernandez. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Mikel Oyarzabal. Spread it left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's put paid to the danger. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Swung over. Now it's De Paul. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Fernandez. Now it's Simeone. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
McAllister goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Llorente. Engages and forces him off the ball. Romero. Molina. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Simeone going like a man possessed at the moment. McAllister. He's had a shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
A case now of complete control. Rodri, Paredes simply refused to be outdone there. And it's McAllister, played into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Laporte. And Cucurella, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nico Williams. Romero. Spread out to the left. De Paul chasing after it. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Simeone. Simeone running with intent. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's McAllister. De Paul. He's having a pop! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nico Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. Argentina are coasting towards victory. Tagliafico. Paredes. And Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. Pedri has it out wide and in space. The ball swung in. Paredes can get it clear. Can he get it through? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, the ball's gone astray. De Paul making good progress. Merino. And here's Ferran Torres. McAllister. Simeone. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake, I think.
Shapes to... It is close, but that is the last of it. Argentina have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Zapata, the Colombian, who's had an interesting career, having finally found some consistency after looking every bit of journeyman. We always knew about his power, his strength, but it seems he's managed to curb that rawness now, and I think his biggest improvement has been his link-up play and remaining involved.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Razylix. Now it's Zapata. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Simeone. Razylix. Lisandro Martinez wins the duel this time. Yamal. And that's going right the way across. Martinez. That is ended up in no man's land. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. He's dribbled past his man here. Thinks about... And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Razylix. And it's Simeone. And it's made its way to him. Out towards the flank. This looks promising. And he whips it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for... And the shot! Goal! Torino! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Convertido en el minuto 18. Número 10.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great.
Goes for goal!
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Fermin. And it's Serginho. Good read, needed to be. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zapata. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here.
Razylix really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Simeone. Now, can they get him away? Messi, oh, well played. And the counter is on. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schlotterbeck. Alexander-Arnold. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Zapata.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Zapata. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Argentina really could have done without this. Oh, crossbar! Simeone! And a neat finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Torino are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Not where it came from. And there's a goal! Ah, it's offside and that'll count for nothing.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Now it's Simeone, in with the challenge. Serginho.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
A probing pass. Vardiol is in a really good position out wide. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he's there to get it away, and he's only too happy to take that back. Swung over. Now it's Yamal, and that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. Vlasic. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Zapata. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Wriggles his way through. Decent chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Torino have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Great ball, and he's in here. Brilliantly cut out.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Martinez. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. To Martinez. Vardiol. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Simeone, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Serginho really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish right from the top drawer. Back within one. They have them in their sights again.
Gol de Argentina. Convertido en el minuto
He just
69.
absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Messi. Messi.
Argentina cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, shooting chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Foden. And it's Lopez. Distributed tidily. Forced to go back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Messi. Messi! And that could come back to haunt them.
Ah, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Messi looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Martinez. Great pressure, plenty of it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Searching pass he's played there. It's a promising position. Foden, and he shoots! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 17.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Número 19.
So this is it.
Número 15.
We're on the verge of
Número
witnessing a
9.
major shock.
Número 5.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Coco.
Se agregarán
Now it's Zapata.
Tiempo reglamentario.
We are into overtime. Serginho. And it's Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. And that was nowhere near his best. Not too much more here. But that signals the very end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Oh, that's fabulous. Clipped into space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Foden, lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Looking for options for movement. And Messi! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Argentina gain their reward with an early goal. Foden running with intent.
Südtirol really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's there to head it! Nearly, but not quite. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Tries to pass it through. great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in...
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here. Yamal, Fermin, goes looking wide, and Guardiol. Serginho scooting forward. Driven in, punched away. Foden, nicely weighted ball. Yamal! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Played back into the centre. And he's managed to get free. Foden. Oh, they could break here. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Yamal makes... He's having a pop! It's hit the crossbar, and it's hoisted clear. Serginho stood his ground strongly, deftly away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a pretty loose pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great vision. It's a promising position. Foden. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, this is a great position. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Argentina producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. Away we go again. Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, again there's no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Showing great feet there. What a throw in. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well measured. And that should get the job done. It'll be a throw-in. Fermin does well to get it back. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Argentina, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Great ball if he can get there. And he's straight offside. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Space for him to turn and look. Serginho. Oh, good ball! Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So could they be onto something here? Messi. Oh, important interception. Just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk. Messi, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Played into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Serginho. Lovely ball, it shapes to shoot! He's got away with one there.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Crosses it, getting up there! And it's going to be another corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Il numero 11. Il numero 99.
Terrific effort! And it's been hooked away. Argentina are looking to go for... Oh, he's on his own! He's found a way through. And a chance! It's a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3. He's in plenty of space here. That's a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Out for a throw. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's another throw. Oh, terrible pass. Vardiol. Serginho wants to run onto this. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's running through. Spread it left. Oh, that's a key interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Tries to play it through. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Messi! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Verdi. He shifted it to the flank. Martinez. Well read, nice interception. That's an imaginative pass. And it's been played through. He's free. Shoots! He's got a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that is as far as it goes. Argentina really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Messi walking off with... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Now it's Elmas. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's hard to look past this guy, Rasmus.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's an imaginative pass. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Schlotterbeck. Foden. Martinez. Looking for the run. And shifted it to the flank. Serginho has the space to scheme. Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Fermin certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Ramani. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Still goalless at the moment. Played towards the other side. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Argentina! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Convertido en el minuto 17. Número 18. Messi. Messi. Messi.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Lopez. Knocks it into space. Lopez. Fermin!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
The less said about that pass, the better. Argentina already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Now he's got space here. Ramani calmly anticipates. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. McTominay.
Napoli really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Guardiol. Now it's Messi. A lot of space ahead of him. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Lobotka. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal. Yamal, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper has taken decisive... Oh, he's been caught napping! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Serginho. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Vardiol, who does have an assist to his name. Can he get on the end of this? Politano. McTominay. Now it's Elmas. Pass is just off target. That's the throw. Throw in. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Argentina just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Argentina can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Foden. Alexander-Arnold. To Martinez. Fermin. Spread it left. Serginho. And this is Messi. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Højlund. Yamal. Oliveira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. In with the challenge. Still just a single goal between the sides. And this is Messi. Spread out to the left.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. And he whips it in. He leaps for it. Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He is through here. Good ball, good shoots! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vardiol. To Martinez. Fermin. And the return pass. Now Foden. Schlotterbeck. Great vision. Yamal. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Martinez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Goes looking wide, and that was asking for too much. More and more pressure on the ball here. Vardiol. There's the crossfield ball. Oliveira. Now he's off and running. And this is Messi. Not where it came from. Has to go back here. He'll try from distance. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Martinez has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 17.
So we have movement on
Número
both
19.
benches.
Entran número 7, número 9. Se está realizando un cambio.
Elmas. Looking for options for movement. Ramani cuts it out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Elmas. Drills one in. Shot, surely! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Space for him to turn and look.
Napoli really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Højlund. No, not quite on the same wavelength. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Valverde. The final seconds now. David Neres. Now it's Højlund. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
It's a really well-measured ball. That's an imaginative pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And it's Messi. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Van Dijk. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's gone searching cross-field. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Still goalless. Passing is crisp and sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. Foden. Over to the right flank. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Foden. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Argentina in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Alexander-Arnold. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Numero 18, Messi!
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Half an hour played now. A probing pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pagano. Dorval. Now Pagano. Lisandro Martinez does really well there, he is strong. Space for him to turn and look. Yamal looking to play him in. Messi in acres of space out wide. And Messi! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Martinez. Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Pagano. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vardiol. And it's Serginho. Now it's Yamal. He'll try from distance! And that is wildly off target.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Numero 22.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dorval. That has been slung wide. Not the most convincing of passes. That's the end of the first 45. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Argentina producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So right back into the action. Van Dijk. Distributed tidily.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with.
And a shot! That's another chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Struck first time. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Played back into the centre. Vermin. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal purring through the gears. And it's Lopez. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Schlotterbeck. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he spark a counter here? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Schlotterbeck.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
So we've reached the hour mark.
spettatori.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vardiol. That's a good ball out wide. And Yamal. Yamal, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Good chance here! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alexander-Arnold. Messi needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement.
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! It's a goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch! I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's made its way to him, and he is dashing away. He's having a hit! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
This looks promising. Swings it. Oh, greatly! Oh, it rattles the bar, and it's come back out to him. No, got right underneath it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 17.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Il numero 7. Il numero 66.
Fermin. Can he get away here? Martinez. Nicely spread. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's let fly. Spread to the right.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foden turns back here, probably the best option. And it's gone back to the keeper. Schlotterbeck. And Gvardiol. And that's going right the way across. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foden with 2 goals already to his name. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, just skips past his man. Shot could be... Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vardiol. Van Dijk.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Very nicely done. He has a look up. Great chance! It's fallen kindly here. And it's in. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart.
And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Foden gleefully... So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We stand for the national anthem of France. So we're up and running. Rodri, a man looking visibly quicker, palpably stronger, trending in a big way through his exploits.
Well, Peter, he's certainly grown his game in recent weeks, and while it's clear about his reliability with the ball, his reading of the game is phenomenal. The way he screens his centre-backs, what a player.
Simeone, played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Knocks it into space. Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Saliba. Here's Chouameni. Saliba. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's quick to return it. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Tries to play it through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Simeone. Serginho. He's got away. Guardiol. Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. He's found a way through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Rabiot, and it's Dembele. And Doué. Well, that pass isn't the best. Simeone. Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. And Molina sends it crossfield. And it's Serginho. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Serginho with the short one. Simeone! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Hernandez. Saliba. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Quality ball. Olise, he's onside, crossed into the box. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Great vision. Serginho. Good ball, good take. Oh, well played. Upamecano. Koundé. And it's Rabiot. And Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Argentina looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rodri cuts it out. Martinez. Vardiol. Serginho getting forward. Dembele. And here's Olise. Serginho. And it's Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Vardiol. Martinez. Molina.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And he's managed to get free. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Argentina sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second half is up and running. Camavinga and Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's let fly. Keeper is right behind it.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made. Camavinga.
Valverde, distributed tidily. Now it's Simeone. No, it's come to nothing. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Saliba. And it's Hernandez. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Simeone. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
gone
filled.
Down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rabiot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pressing high and with purpose. And here is a player who is really happening. Rabiot gets a foot in here, threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vardiol. Camavinga. He's in a great position here. He has found the shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. He's got away with one there. He's rising! Molina can clear it away. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Space for him to turn and look. Upamecano attempts a clearance.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 7. Se va a realizar un cambio.
And it's Rodri. Spread to the right. Akliush. Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's Akliush. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. And that little bit of skill has got him away. They're back in... Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Número 14.
Vardiol does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Argentina can consider themselves just about safe now.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 5. Lo reemplazará. Número 22.
Saliba into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Messi. Goes looking wide. He's picked his way through. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Hernandez. Now Barcola. Oh, that's fabulous. Foden was in no mood for any of that. Tries a measured ball. Van Dijk is there to clear. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Foden. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. And Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. And Messi! It is close, but that is the last of it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. It's out for a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Marlon. And he's got Marlon! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Reinders goes short. They're urging him to shoot. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Somerville definitely took on the run with considerable swagger until he shot.
So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Great chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Reinders.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Still goalless. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Lisandro Martinez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That is good alertness. Reinders. And it's Van Dijk. De Jong. He has found the way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Swung over. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Valverde. And Molina. And it's good chance here! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
De Jong. Spread to the right. Somerville has it out wide and in space. He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick. Guardiol. Serginho. And Guardiol. Martinez. And Guardiol, lobbed in behind. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
De Jong. Now it's Marlon. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Dumfries. And it's Van Dijk. And Gravenberg. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass somewhat off target. He's gone for goal. And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
De Jong. Gravenberg. Spread out to the left. Now it's Marlon. Dumfries. Chance! It's hit the crossbar. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, that is one way to stop him. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Searching pass is played there. De Jong gets over and intercepts. Van de Ven. Knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? Big chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life.
Oh, shooting chance! De Jong. Now it's Marlon. Simeone. And it's Valverde. Tries to pass it through. Simeone. And there's the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Simeone really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Camavinga, that has been slung wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Somerville. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Rodri getting this one clear. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Valverde. Oh, good spread. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. Messi picked out brilliantly. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Marlon. Now it's Marlon. Always goal side. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Simeone. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Messi! Van Dijk plays it forward. And it's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong. And it's Reinders. It's Van Dijk.
Argentina have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Gakpo. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can they get him away? That is ended up in no man's land. Gakpo.
That's good defensive concentration.
That'll be a throw-in. The Netherlands can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Hoisted in.
Coming on the field.
Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gravenberg. Dinks one through. Header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gravenberg. And it's De Jong. And it's made its way to him. Great vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Sends it crossfield. There will be a throw-in.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's picked it up out wide. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Vardiol making good progress. Oh, delightful ball. And this is Messi. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. He'll try from distance. And that's it! It is done! So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Valverde. Plays a sharp little ball here. Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And no, that was never going to make it. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
That's a good foray he's making. Molina drives forward on the overlap. Molina. Molina got a long way forward to join the attack. And here is a player who is really happening. He shifted it to the flank. That's where it came from. And he's there to belt it away. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Rodri. Argentina have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Molina. Lobbed in behind. And Messi! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Simeone. And it's Molina. Valverde. Messi. Messi! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Messi. Messi. Messi.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Corner it is. Well, the clearance is short. Can he finish? Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that is a gem. The audacity to try it, and he made it count.
Just look at that. Can't find the words to describe it, but I feel like I owe him a personal congratulations.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Out towards the flank, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's whipped it across. And he's there to clear it. That's gone for a throw-in. Serginho picks it up out wide.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Messi. And he's forced to go back. And he's got the beating of his man. Camavinga. He's found decent chance! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Simeone. Valverde! Valverde! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Point-blank header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Forced to go back. Camavinga. Backward it goes. Simeone! And it's come back out to him. And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? And that is the end of the first half.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Argentina largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. So right back into the action. Rodri sends it crossfield. Serginho, nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Picked out brilliantly. Simeone, and a header! No, just not quite. Great defending, strong and determined. Spread it left. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Such good technique.
And that could set him on his way. And a chance! And one more try! Off the post! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi, looking for the run. Now it's shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Argentina visibly comfortable, now up by 3. He's had it taken off him. Messi under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Goes looking wide. Serginho has the space to scheme. Serginho's cross. Oh, important interception. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. And it's played in. And he's gone looking for safety.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Bosnia and Herzegovina choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Martinez. Guardiol. Looking for options for movement. Serginho looking to receive it in space. Impressive jump! Just needed better contact. Now it's Messi. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Camavinga. Simeone. And he's had it nicked away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Van Dijk.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Valverde. That's a decent clearance. Played out towards the right wing. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Vardiol. And it's Serginho. He's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 15. Número 5. Número 9. Entran. Número 7. Número 14.
Vardiol.
Número 22. Se va a
De
realizar
Bruyne.
un cambio.
Now Mbappe.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And this is Messi. Messi. And De Bruyne! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. And he can clear it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Foden gets flagged offside. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's shifting through the gears here. Plays it in low. And that is well cleared. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Camavinga. He's in a great position here. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's a promising position. Delivers the ball. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Molina. So we're still where we started right now. And that's going wide left. Camavinga. Vardiol. Oh, good spread. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Senegal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Simeone. Oh, that's neat. Hangs one in. A header! Goal! Argentina! And we have liftoff. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will...
Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. And it's played it... Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind. Vardiol. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. 30 minutes gone. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. And that's a goal kick. Van Dijk. And he's very much the player living the here and now. Tries to pass it through. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Header! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and
a shot! Serginho plays it short. Foot in. Senegal are looking to go forward now. Now he's running away, and he's had it nicked away. Camavinga. That is good progress on the left. And he's let fly.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Argentina are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game, 1-1 the score. So straight into the second half. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Simeone. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And it's Serginho. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's been played through. Brilliantly cut out. Molina. For Valverde. Camavinga. Vardiol. No, it's come to nothing. Now that's well seen too. Simeone. Ambitious ball here.
Le nombre de
Molina.
spectateurs pour ce match, 81
Here's Rodri.
7.
And it's Valverde. And now the breakaway. And he was quick to react. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Throw in. Little pass back. tries from a long way out. Van Dijk. Simeone. Molina. And it's Valverde. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intent.
Oh, that's ambitious. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. "75 minutes played. And it's Camavinga. And he's quick to return it. Chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Molina. Well, that has not gone well.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Very much into the last knockings. Simeone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Serginho. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. One minute to add according to the board. And it's Rodri. And this is Messi. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Valverde taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Argentina definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Messi. Over to the right flank. And this is Messi. And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Simeone. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Camavinga. Spread it left. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Simeone and Molina, and it's Rodri. Valverde spread out to the left. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance, corner. They've played it short. Real chance! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
This looks promising. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Simeone. And it's Camavinga. And it's Serginho. Oh, well measured. Valverde! And that is doing no harm at all. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Showing good feet, cuts it back. Simeone clears without hesitation. Looking tidy in possession here. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, and Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Serginho with the short. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. He's having a shot! Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Foot in. Camavinga. Now it's Messi. Simeone. He's in a good... Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He'll try... Oh, what has happened here? Valverde. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Argentina really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Valverde. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vardiol. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is headed for the middle. And it's been taken short. And he lines up a cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
And now they can spring out of defence. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Camavinga. Messi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Serginho currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Valverde. It's Camavinga. Vardiol. Serginho. And it's Camavinga. Serginho. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. He's having a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Can he spark a counter here?
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That has been cut short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Camavinga. Played back into the centre. Valverde. Molina. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Camavinga, played out to the left flank. Can he get it through?
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Crunching tackle. That's a good ball out wide. And he was quick to react. Argentina are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Looking for the run. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Bullish header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Argentina may have approached this game